Sorry about that. Yeah, the game sound looks a little low. Hold on. One moment. Let me see what happens if I... Well... Hey, how's it going? I think there's something wrong with the game sound. One moment. That looks right. Let me... Oh, okay. It was just low. Let me turn it up a bit. All right. Yeah, sorry about the delay, guys. Still working on a bit of a cough. I don't know. I guess my voice isn't too bad today, but it's been over a week since I did anything. One moment. I didn't have time to fully prepare. Oops. There we go. All right. Yeah, I just want to make sure I've got the DLive chat up. Hey, all right, here we go. Hey, if anyone wants to come on and talk, I basically figured out how to get a Google Hangouts in here. It would take me a minute to sort of get it set up, but we could do that maybe later. I mean, we can. I could just play for a little while and see how it goes. Yeah, man, it's been a while since I streamed. Outside smoke. You should smoke. I do smoke. Yes, I find it quite unpleasant to breathe fresh air. Yeah, it's really disgusting. It should be outlawed, really. Fresh air. Ugh. Hey, Cherry, how's it going? Yes, master mode. Smoking kills. Yes, so I've heard. Well, I heard there was a tweet yesterday that said that eating fried chicken every day increases your likelihood of death by 13%. And I was always under the impression that death was pretty much guaranteed 100%. So I don't know. I guess, yeah, you're even more likely to definitely die if you eat fried chicken every day. I was looking for this. Everything kills, that's right. Well, not to go off on too much of a tangent, but yeah, the whole smoking kills thing is a bit disingenuous. Has more every other day. Has more to do with genetics than anything else. It just increases the likelihood of problems. But yes, we are doing master mode, and I see a guardian up ahead. So sorry I'm a little late. Just took me a while. I still have this cough. You can probably tell. Fried chicken every day is where it's at, indeed. Yeah, it's allergies. Ever since I moved to Phoenix, actually for the first like year and a half, I was it was absolute torture. But then I thought I got over it, and then just last week, for the first time in like 8 months, I kind of had an allergy attack that was really bad. So I am a little bit hoarse right now. I think if you think it kills, it will. Yes, hey Avocado, how's it going? Yeah, I invited a bunch of people from a extremely popular daily stream called Today Back in the Day, hosted by our good friend Midnight Cherry TV. So yes, I brought a bunch of people here. Thanks for coming, by the way, everyone. Oh my, well that's why we put on our weakest shield. Come on. Gotcha. We're going to take on a Guardian right away here. Blocking his blasts. Yeah, baby. Hey, BT, I'm not sure what you mean there. But thanks for coming. BT on the Periscope chat. You know, I should really put a background on the chat. It's hard to see on the screen. I see that. Well, I'll fix that for next time. I hardly get people chatting, so I hadn't noticed that before. I guess it depends on where I am in the game. Maybe I can move that. Maybe it'd look better on the other side. I'll move myself over. Yeah, I think I actually had these switched for another game I was playing where it worked better on the other side. But Guardians give you PTSD, huh? Yeah, really, seriously. It's 5:30 in the morning for me. You can't be afraid of the Guardians. They're nothing. They're pushovers. Is this one alive? I don't think he is. Yeah, I know the last time... Oh, I don't have a weapon. There we go. Hey, wolf. Oh, why is he still attacking? Usually these guys run away when you kill one of them. There we go. Yeah, last time I had this many people I was playing Animal Crossing. Apparently Animal Crossing is extremely popular. I think it was mostly younger kids, though. I heard Zora's Domain from Ocarina of Time. Play really loud from your laptop. Little subliminal. You want to play Dragon Quest? What? Dragon Quest 11? Is that out on Switch? Ancient Shaft. Oh, you guys. Indeed, Ancient Shaft. One thing about Master Mode, your weapons break so much more easily. Where am I headed anyway? I think I'm headed for this maze right here. There's a shrine right in the middle of that maze. I don't know. If it is, I should get it. I didn't think it was. I'll have to look that up. Head for the labyrinth, yes, the labyrinth. There are 3 labyrinths in Hyrule. And, is that a shrine over there? Wow, what is that? I'll have to take a look when I land. And each of them has a different piece of armor. I'll mark that sucker for later.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Let me see. Labyrinth. Can I spell labyrinth? I have my little cheat sheet over here on the side. I know there's a Korok seed over here, I think. South Lomé, there it is. There's a... Oh yeah, see? Those little metal blocks always mean Korok seed. Yeah. Switch back to that. So... What are y'all talking about? Tough as nails. The Guardians or the Labyrinths? I can never fit these damn things in here. There we go. Oh yeah, you can't be scared. Can't be scared of the Guardians. They're pushovers. You just got to get the shield block timing down. I'm going to switch to my royal shield. Hey, maybe we'll go to the castle today and pick up the Hyrule shield. Oh, okay, great. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to get my views up on. Well, you're on YouTube. That's fine though. I need to get my viewer time up on Twitch. If you want to go over to Twitch, that would be good too. But YouTube is fine too. I do need to get my stats up on YouTube. I am actually going to be. I'm actually going to be streaming daily starting today. So that's been a goal of mine. And after being sick for a week, I feel like, missing a week of streaming is a good excuse to start going every day. Hey, Bean. In fact, I'm going to turn this down a bit. I don't know if that's too loud. Yeah, I'm going to be going daily. So, yeah. Got to finish this game up, and not to mention, I've got a lot of Ultima fans who want to see me do some more Serpentile, which is a bit less, you know, a bit less action, but definitely one of my favorites. Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpentile. Bean! Thanks for subbing today, Nasser, by the way. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm on Twitch as well, working towards the affiliate level. Need a few more subs there and more game time, more view time, really. And ooh, hello. These guys just pop out of the ground. I actually didn't realize that you have to have a high average view time on Twitch to get affiliate status. So that means I just need to stream more. That's on me. So yeah, interesting thing about these labyrinths. Obviously, you can view it from overhead, but it's quite deceptive. It doesn't show you all of the entrances and exits. It's not exactly accurate. So that's awesome. Thanks. What you having for breakfast, Bean? I follow this girl in the UK who does these Star Wars puns with her breakfast. She almost always has bagels. And if you search for "Let the Bagels Be With You" on Twitter, you'll find her. Her name is Balespawn. She's a huge Doom player. In fact, I think she has some world records in Doom. And today's was really, really funny, I thought. Where's the... You know what I need to do? I need to switch to treasure chest searching. Because there are treasure chests here. Bacon! Yummy! Yeah, it doesn't show you, like, where you can go everywhere. Oh, you don't have to tell me. That's alright. Is it like quinoa or something? Oh, nice. Yeah, today's was good. What was it? I should look it up. Yeah, it was TK421. Why aren't you at your toast? That tickled me for some reason. I was just chuckling at that for a few minutes. Cannibal. I'm making avocado toast. Ah! No. How the heck do I get out of here? Oh, I need to go up. That sounds wonderful, actually. If you're serious, that sounds great. Where the hell am I going here? Totally lost. Sorry if I'm looking to the side. I've got the game over here and the chat over there. Actually, I wonder if that might be better. I have to change my webcam around depending on what I'm playing, because if I'm playing a PC game, I have it over here, but Switch I've got on a second monitor. Risey! Party can start now, man. It's just not it's just not a party without Risey. Trying to figure out where the hell am I going here? I went the wrong way, but I can go all the way around. Raven was right, hippie. Totally. Hey there. Yeah, see, you know, Jerry, you thought this wasn't a good idea, but I thought, I'm just kidding. I know you didn't say that. I knew it would be a good idea to just plan my streams. See, I mean, if I do it every day, because Jerry does his every day, and it's not obviously going to be always like right after his, but I'm just going to like mentally, you know, tie the two together so that you know, as soon as he's done, it'll be like, okay, it's my time. That's my only issue with streaming, is that I just need to form a habit. I have trouble forming habits, except for smoking. That was easy. Once I form a habit, it'll be easier to just keep going, but I need to have some sort of mental cue to be like, okay, now's the time, go stream. And even though it was like 45 minutes in between, it was just like, okay, I have to do it. I have to do it today. So, hey, Raggedy Man's here. Awesome. In fact, I might start smoking in a minute. Need to, well, absolutely. Yeah, if I miss anything. I also, it's kind of annoying that I just added DLive, so I do multi-streaming on several different services. And I imagine they somewhat cannibalize each other, but I just added DLive, and how the heck do I get... See, this is confusing. I'm looking at a map over here. Alright, where am I? I forget what my point was. Oh yeah, I added DLive, and it doesn't... My restream chat doesn't support it yet, unfortunately, so... Yellow rupees are only worth 10 in Twilight Princess. I don't know. I mean, that was a gold rupee, not yellow, so I don't know. Yeah, that's the only one I can recall that has yellow rupees. This one's just green for 1, blue is 5, red is 20, silver is 100, gold is 300. I can't touch this stuff. So yeah, I've got like my DLive chat over here. Nobody's there, but they sometimes show up. Stream.me is pretty popular too. Let's see. So yeah, if I miss chats, sorry about that, but well, I have neighbors too, but you know what? They make so much noise. Sometimes I feel guilty, like when I'm coughing and stuff. I mean, like I said, it doesn't happen very often anymore, guess I've kind of acclimated, but when I'm like coughing like crazy, I start to feel guilty, especially when it's like 2 in the morning. Ooh, golden bow. But then I remember my neighbors are extremely noisy and annoying, so screw them. Oh, that's the same as the one I already had. I could probably drop those. That's what the Korok seeds are for, by the way. The Korok seeds allow you to upgrade your storage of your weapons and shields and bows. I'm gonna have to climb up over this. I don't think I can get around this without climbing. Hey, Florin, how's it going? We got a party in here, man. Above me with hard floors. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. And they're so freaking loud. I think they've got kids that are just like stomping around all the time. And sometimes like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just like, I don't feel bad when I'm making noise. Let's see. Florin, I was actually watching you yesterday, but I couldn't say anything. I was getting ready to go to an appointment, but I watched your whole stream yesterday. What, is it not showing Twitch? What the heck? Hold on. I'm so sorry. What the heck? Why wasn't it showing Twitch? Huh. I'm sorry guys. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't see you on there. Testing. Did anyone else see Florin say anything on Twitch? Yeah, that's working. Are you sure you weren't on your channel? I wonder if, Florin, I wonder if maybe you're on your channel? Like if you're hosting me? Because if you chat on your channel and it doesn't show up on mine. It only shows up on yours. I've definitely made that mistake many, many times. So I'm guessing because I just chatted on Twitch and it worked. So I'm just guessing that was the problem. Well, that's weird. Oh, I just missed him. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. No, you're right. I see him. I just missed him. My bad. There's just too many people here. Florin's awesome. He watches me whenever I'm live and he's awake. And I try to catch yours as often as I can whenever I see him. But yeah, thanks, man. I need to pay closer attention. Oop, hold on. I don't know my chat updated there. Okay. Assassins from Gilder. What am I going to drop? I've got too much time. I need to hold on to this, unfortunately, for a certain quest, but yeah, it's not often in master mode that you've got too many weapons. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the magnesis rune. Yeah, it's good for pulling chests out of the ground. You see chests stuck in the ground. You can actually move things around and hit enemies with giant blocks and stuff. I've not played Persona. Here it's good though. Where am I headed? Okay. Yeah, that beat means I'm close to a chest. Ah, nice. We need a lot of rupees eventually. Alright, I think that's all the important chests that I needed, so I'm going to switch back to Shrine. Giant magic magnet tech. Yeah. Yeah, if you've not played this game, in the beginning of the game, it's a bit of a tutorial, and you get all these runes. So you get bombs. You get a couple of different types of bombs. Do that. Oops, press the wrong button. Magnesis, stasis, which freezes things temporarily. Cryonis actually causes ice blocks to come out of the water. And then, oh, I got to do my amiibo for the day, so I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go back. Yeah, these mazes are crazy. What? Wait a minute. Wait a second. I'm a little lost. Okay. Oh, I should be able to climb over that. Already getting tests, huh? Well... yeah, I've had... What grade are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, okay. You're in high school? I think this should be the right way. Yeah, here we go. Made it. You miss being a teen. I don't. I like being old. I'm like Dr. What's his name? Dr. Farnsworth from Futurama. Can't wait till I'm, senior citizen. I can get away with anything. Yes. Florin's, really? Well, Florin's less than half my age. I'm in my 40s, man. Damn straight, never gold. That's right. I'm even older than Cherry, man. Well, what's funny is my girlfriend actually finds it funny that apparently I am the youngest guy compared to her age that she's ever dated, and I'm 12 years older than her. I don't think she's ever been with anyone who is less than 15 years older than her. She was actually engaged to a guy who is, I want to say, about 25 years older than her. You're like the wind. But yeah, the fact that I'm only 12 years older, she finds a bit unsettling sometimes. She's like, sometimes, like when I turned 40, almost 2 years ago, yeah, I was, obviously lamenting my age, and she was like, I found it very strange when you were in your 30s. She was like, I am very glad that you're 40. Well, I don't know if she said I'm glad that you're 40, but she did actually find it odd that to be dating someone in his 30s. She's like, I haven't dated someone in his 30s since I was a teenager. I was like, okay then. Well, I guess I'm glad I'm old. All right, so we got that one. Like to have a kid. I don't attract younger. Well, you're not. You're not. You can. You can certainly have a kid with a woman your age. I don't attract younger women either. Believe me. It's Well, oh, I'm kind of skipping around. Yeah, it was just complete. I don't know where Peach came from. She says she's a space alien. So sometimes I believe it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not saying everyone should date younger women. Although younger men these days, no offense to Florin and Avocado, of course, but I've heard that younger men are pretty immature these days, even more than they used to be. So all you got to do is prove that you can be a responsible adult. Well, let's see. Should I go to Hyrule Castle or stay in the desert? That one puzzle in the Great Deku Tree. Yes, present company excluded, of course. Everyone here is mature and responsible. My birthday's in May. I'm a Taurus. Let's see. Well, there's a tower over here. Oh, and apparently there's a shrine there. Farm some dragon scales. Well, gosh. Actually, yeah, if you're familiar with this game, I do have to farm some dragon scales. The first time I played through this game, oh my gosh, I spent so much time looking for star fragments. Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking about the armor. I don't have mine fully upgraded yet, but I should probably switch to stronger armor. I use the climbing gear a lot. Yeah, the star fragments are a pain in the ass. The dragons aren't too bad. I mean, at least with the dragons, you can get... They're pretty predictable. Like, you can go to certain areas and just rest till a certain time of day, and they'll always show up. Jinx. Muted, sorry. I mean to blow out your ears there. The star fragments are just random. I mean, you can go the whole night and not find a star fragment. Oh yeah, I usually stick to sets as much as possible. Although once I've got the champion's tunic upgraded with star fragments, I do use that more than anything else. There's a dead guardian here. Yeah, that's true. I do use the Korok mask on occasion when I'm not sure. See, I've played this so much, I know where a lot of the Koroks are. Oh, Nevercold. You are obviously not familiar with this game. It's way ahead of you, man. You want to see that armor? Here we go. Here we go. Nevercold, just for Nevercold. There's my, I'll call it female Link outfit. You actually have to pretend that you're a woman in order to get into Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town. Yep. Sexy Link. Right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't provide a lot of protection. Lol, what the hell? Non-binary link. That's right. That's right. You need to use it. All gibberish. Yes, well, the main character's Link. Jesus. Man. I have to sneak up on these guys. There we go. Yes, well, if you wanna get in to talk to the chief, who's rather underage, yes, you have to wear that. In fact, you have to wear it every time you go to Gerudo Town, or they will kick you out. It's whatever the opposite of trans exclusionary is. I actually have a reason why I'm here, by the way. I'm not just wandering randomly. There are people that I need to rescue in this little valley. Oh, hey, JP. How's it going? Yeah, I missed you there. Thanks, everyone. Ooh, whoa. Thanks, everyone, for saying hi. So that see that. Grand Theft Zelda. Oh, I get to use my magnet rune again. There's one magnetic rock I can use to move all these out of the way. So you can actually hit enemies with this if you swing it back and forth like that. I don't think there's any enemies here. There's a Korok? Oh, alright. Let's check that out. Thanks. Thanks for the tip. Let's see. I do have the Korok mask. Like, back where I came from? No, I'll keep it on. Working from home. Very good. Risey, it must be time for bed, man. For you. The gate, I don't know. The mask didn't pick it up. I'll have to come back later. I gotta find these people. I didn't realize they were this far away. One of those gates. Okay, well, I'll keep the mask on. See what I see. Using a shock collar. Where's Test Monkey? See in the chat. There's that crack if you go between them. Well, I might have missed it already. I don't know. I need to go up here, so I'm actually going to put on my helm again. Fight these guys up here. Oh, Test Monkey's been away. Hello. Alrighty, he fell off. Hi. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about actually picking up the monster parts from these guys because they're probably gonna fall off. When you make, oh yeah, I need to go do that actually. I haven't bought my house yet because it costs, let's get this guy. It costs 3,000 rupees, and I don't have that yet. There we go. Whoa, almost fell off. Hi there. Wait, am I saved? Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Nasser. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a great night. I will catch you later, man. As soon as monsters showed up, he ran away. Is at the Gerudo Canyon stable. If he thinks I'm going to forgive him for this, he's got another thing coming. Yeah, so there's a guy at the stable who's like, I was with a bunch of other people and some monsters attacked and I ran away. Can you go rescue them for me? So yeah, they're all pretty pissed at him. Gotta love the shock arrows. Yeah. Ooh, there's a chest here. A new patch for World of Warships. That's cool. Oh, here's another one. They're not too tough. Really wish this one camp was bigger, if there was more like it. My name is Olif. I'm a decent fighter. Monsters vastly outnumbered us. I hate to think what would have happened had you not shown up. You forget to... What? I did change it. Did it change back? Huh. It says... Oh, I forgot to change the description. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of the problems. Restream will change the title, but it doesn't. I forget that it doesn't change the description. Thank you. I changed it in Twitch. I forgot to change it in YouTube. Shame you don't find these guys again after you talk to Sesame. Well, they hang out. They hang out at the stable, I believe, after you rescue them. Did that guy see me? Gotta be careful around these explosive barrels here. These are always fun to drop on enemies. It didn't break. What? That was crazy. Wow. Is it too far down? That's crazy. I've never seen it not break. Let's see if I do it here. Oh, there we go. Wow. Physics fail there. Let's see. Is there one? I think there's one farther on, but there may be. They disappear? That's weird. Drop the link. What? Yeah. Well, you mean like to talk? To get on here? I don't have it set up. I can do it. I was just saying I can do a Google Hangout. I would probably try to send you a let me see here. I'm going to switch to a different, running low on shock arrows. So I can certainly bring you in. I would have to probably send you a private message somehow. I don't think you're on Twitter though, right? No, I mean I was gonna say I can I love having people chat, so let me see. I should have set it up beforehand because I wanted to, but what are you doing, man? Oh, yeah, here's one. What? Is there another guy? Oh, okay. I guess he had to land or something. No twatter. Yeah, we got to figure out how I can get you a link, because I absolutely would love to do that, but I don't know if it's a good idea to put it in the chat. I have to send you an email or something. You can email me at I guess probably JWNG, N as in Nathaniel, 13 at gmail.com. JWNG13 at gmail. If you email me, I'll have it for next time. But yeah, it would actually not be difficult to quickly set up a Hangouts while I'm playing. It's extremely easy. Oh, I guess I have to go to events. Does stuff... Oh, you're talking to JP. Oh, here's one. Korok. Yeah, I mean, I think I want to make it a regular, just kind of have a hangout every time. It's just been a while since I did a stream, so... Let's see. Well, this is a, these guys are a little tougher, but... Alright, cool. I got your email. I saw it pop up on my other screen. Hi there. He was going to shoot an arrow at me. I think there's one more person. Maybe two. Yeah. I'll switch to that. I love it when they scream, fall to their deaths. I'm alive, but the monsters, did you get rid of them? That's incredible. You're incredible. Pesky ass Koroks. That's right. Just give me all the seeds. Oh, I guess that was the last guy. So yeah, when it says updated, that means you are done with that quest. So let's see what he gives me. I think he gives me a diamond, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. We will see. Let's see here. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I can't. It's on the wrong computer. A diamond. Well, actually a rare gem that's difficult to find. but let's see. See, here they all are. But Avocado was saying that apparently they disappear after you complete this quest. I guess they don't appreciate Sesame leaving them. As soon as they all go back safely, a wave of emotion washed over me. I want you to have this. Oh, gold rupee. Okay. They're rare in this game. Maybe it's the dog? Did I give this dog? Let me see. The dogs can actually give you, can lead you to treasure chests if you feed them apples. If he actually eats it. The hell, dog? Come here. Feed that dog. Well, I'm trying to. He won't eat it. There we go. There you go. You have to feed him feed him some meat. Alright, fine. They like apples. Kick dog. Yeah, he's... He seems a bit ambivalent about the apples. Jeez. Alright, I'll feed him some meat. How about that? That was a big thing of meat. Alright, one more. Unless I've already done this with this one. Can only do it once per dog. Alright, see ya, Florin. Ah, maybe he already did. Shoot. Did he already get me? I'll give him one. Maybe I'll give him another apple. Oh my gosh, eat the freaking apple. Ah. He does like a figure 8 before he eats it. Oh, forget it. I must have already, he must have already shown me the freaking chest. I can never remember which dogs I've done already. Alright, well, I could go to Hyrule Castle. Possibly get my ass kicked. Wait, what time is it? It's 4 a.m. I go get... I'm going to go to that shrine first. If I can get there. Look at all these people. Hello. How do you bring such strength, such endurance? Leviathan bones. That's right. Oh, is this the gateway that you were talking about? Let me see. Maybe? Maybe not. I guess not. Let's check and see if there's a Korok near there. Yeah, let's go towards this shrine over here. If I don't get too overheated in the desert. I believe there's a shrine. Yep, indeed. He's tricky, but... Oh. Gotcha. Oh my. There's a sandstorm here. Freeze these suckers before they warn their friends. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. Maybe not today. Jeez, look at these guys. There's so many. There's so many. Holy crap. It's too many. Too many. Run away, run away. Oh jeez. Ah, he's spitting at me. Jeez. Didn't expect there to be so many. I'm trying to find the shrine in here, but God, it's... Crap, sorry. Let me switch that to... Wow. I was not expecting that many. I don't think I'm prepared for that battle yet. There it is, yeah. I knew there was a shrine over here. Whew. Yikes. So let me see here. Yeah, I'll make sure and just do the hangouts. Oops. Before I start next time, so I'll be ready. They heard you have apples. Run. Don't know why, but I like to play Zelda while watching gameplay. Well, that's cool. Are you playing Zelda now while you're watching? Ooh, this looks like an interesting one. That last one was just a, you know, just gave you the... Wait, did I actually... I did get that armor, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Actually wasn't even paying attention. I got the barbarian armor in that last one, but... Yeah, that one, once you get to the middle of the labyrinth, they just give it to you, but this one is a bit of a challenge, I'm guessing. At least in terms of puzzle. This one is a hard one? You don't think it's a hard one? Well, I don't know. I don't remember. May not be hard, but it's probably involved. At least slightly more interesting than the last shrine. That's my only complaint with this game is that there are no dungeons, but you know, the shrines basically act as the mostly the puzzles and a few fighting challenges that the dungeons typically do in the other Zelda games. But it would be cool if... Whoa. It would be cool if they used this engine again. Whoa. And made another game with more enemies and... Yeah, that's true. And in fact, with the DLC... there's a fifth. If you approach the castle like a dungeon. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm not really complaining. I mean, this is fantastic as far as Zelda games go. Yeah, the fifth dungeon is quite involved. Definitely the longest. Let's see, I don't want to shock myself. What is over here? Some of these are a bit confusing. Oh, there we go. There's a... I guess that's if I fall down, that gives me another elevator to get to that level. Okay. I do like how the electricity works, as far as being able to, anything metal, it will just keep transmitting the electricity to anything else that it's touching. Oh. Did Twitch go down? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for subbing. Oh, no, it's weird. I'm getting like all kinds of strange messages on my phone. That usually only happen when I first start streaming. Oh, I missed one. Shoot. Can I get back up here without that? Yeah, I can. I totally missed a chest. I didn't even see it here. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, if anybody's still watching, yeah, please feel free to hit the like button if you actually want me to stream every day, like I plan to. And I'm guessing most people are already subbed. You need ice cream? That's cool. Actually, I should check the... Oh! Hey, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Drop Dead Zed on DLive. I'm so sorry I didn't have my DLive screen up. Thanks for that, tidylabs.stream. Cool, cool. Actually, that may be an administrator, but yeah, if anybody's watching on DLive, I have the chat up here. Unfortunately, it doesn't currently show up on the screen, but I am a madman, JP. A madman. Yes, it was. I guess it was a sort of a new. Oh, what am I doing? Sort of a New Year's resolution, but I'm just now getting to it. But yeah, definitely appreciate a like and subscribe and all that jazz. That would be awesome. This is a bit, there's some timing involved here. Come on. It is. I am on Nintendo Switch. Go. Ah, all that effort for a shield that I don't actually have room for. I guess I'll drop that one even though it looks cool. Maybe I'll drop this one. Rocky Road, baby. That's a pretty good shield there. 44. I can't believe I got that 70. That was... Usually don't get that this early in the game. It's almost the best shield outside of the Hylian that you can get. I guess you can get some that are like 75 or more, but... 70 degrees. Man, where are you, man? I don't think it's that hot here in Phoenix. There we go. Ta-da. It is currently in Tempe, Arizona, 54 degrees, which is actually warmer than it's been, especially at 6:30 in the morning. Oh man, never cold. You're in Hawaii. That's awesome. It's really early for you then. Was it 4:30? Well, thanks for watching so early in the morning. How do you catch those cherry streams, man? Ah, it's all making sense now. Yes. Never cold. Oh, you're 3 hours behind. Oh, of course, because I'm actually mountain time. Crackhead hours, yeah. Well, I was up at 3:30, but that was right about when Cherry started streaming, so. Oh, I work nights. That's cool. Well, I can either go find this tower, which may require some minus 28. You're in Wisconsin, man. I grew up in Milwaukee, and I was very happy to leave when I went to college. Yes. Well, I asked my girlfriend if she would move, because she was actually living in San Francisco, or actually Sunnyvale, and I asked her if she would move to Nashville, where I was, and she said that was too cold. She was like, no, I would die. That's too cold. So we compromised and moved to Tempe. How am I gonna... Let me see. I don't know if I can get to that tower. Well, let's climb and see how close I can get. Man. 3 years in the Philippines. But it's a lot warmer than Wisconsin. There's a third piece of the climbing gear that I can't get yet. Maybe I can. I can never remember where it is exactly. Let's see, where's that damn tower? Oh, I see that very tip of it. It's way over there. Get up that wall. Hey, it's that umbrella guy, man. Tug, how's it going? Thanks for checking me out here. Tug. The famous Tug. I was actually saying earlier, it's my New Year's resolution, and I'm starting it on January 30th to stream every day from now on. Every single day. And some of it, most of it will probably be gaming, but yeah, I was planning on having a chat with Nevercold at some point. Maybe tomorrow, maybe, you know, whenever he can be available. Hey there. But yeah, I'm going to be live every day without fail. I wasn't too fast for that one. Oh, bastard. Gotcha. Streaming every day is fun and relaxing. Yes, it is. Well, I started to in December. Oh, God, yeah, don't even mention that. That got me so mad. Although, frankly, I think your response, Doug, was perfect. I think it was absolutely perfect. I actually went... That bird. Look at that bird. I think your response was perfect. Yesterday morning, I was driving somewhere to get breakfast and listening to your video where you went over all of the forbidden terms. And I was just laughing. That was great. I was like, that's a better response than I would have done, because I would have just sweared a lot and said something that would have gotten me banned off of Twitter. If somebody, if that guy had mentioned my daughter. She's 10. Yeah, I was so pissed. So pissed. But your response was a lot smarter than... I would have let emotions get the better of me, I'm sure. So. I admit it. I get emotional when it comes to my kids. And other people's kids, frankly. Obviously. But yeah, that was great. You kept your composure and really stuck it to that asshole. What the heck is going on there with the wind? Oh, it's an Octorok. Damn it. I need to blow that guy up. Ah. Ah, he hit that guy. Watch this. Sucked it right in. Boy, he set a bunch of stuff on fire too. This guy's missing me every time he tries to swing at me. This is a bit of an annoying area because there's some guys that are tougher than this anyway. I gotta read that. Lombardi's mad because I dunk on him every time he goes at Alterna. He had me botted for over a year. This is our first interaction without that block. Yeah, well, he's got me blocked, but I guess he thought he could get the better of you, but he did not know who he was dealing with. That was a bit of a miscalculation on his part, I think. I was like, damn, man, you got him. You got him. Avocado, how can you be super immature for your age? You're a child. I'm just kidding, man. So yeah, all men are immature for our age. I don't think you're immature for your age. I think you're just the right amount of immature. Come here, you. Bastards. Too fast. The interaction was hilarious, and to be fair, he told me to make videos on it. Well, yeah. Yeah. They think it's I don't know. I don't know, that people like you come off badly, I guess, in videos, and it's like, no, you actually come off extremely well. Oh, hey, Abdul. Yeah, great. Thanks for continuing to watch. Oh, that was a weird noise. Yeah, don't be... Oh, yeah. Avocado is, just FYI. I think you said you're in high school? Or was that someone else? No, that's fine. You don't have to chat. I appreciate you watching, man. Goodbye. Yeah, I didn't have a child until I was about 30, and I'd been married for Yikes, did not expect that. I'd been married for like almost 10 years by that time. So, yep, we took our time, you know. Did a cruise to, well, we visited Italy and did an Alaskan cruise. Get your time up for Super Chat so I can drop you one. Oh, well, I have, if you look in the description, I do have Streamlabs. But that's a good idea. I will set up PayPal. And yeah, awesome. I like I said, I'm going to be doing this every day. Or something like this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Never Cold. That's extremely sad. I'm very, very sorry. Yeah, I don't get to see my kids as often as I would like. Unfortunately, I am divorced. Actually, technically finalized quite recently, but yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, I definitely, yeah, if anybody's on Twitch or YouTube, I do have a link to my Streamlabs donation page. Nobody is obligated, obviously, to donate, but I would always appreciate it extremely. And I will always remember Mike Parletti was the very first person who ever donated. So I'm trying to get to this tower, but it's so tall and there's no way to climb it all the way. Beware of the female species. Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be careful and choose a good one. I feel like I need to manipulate these elevators somehow. Let's see here. Oops. Elevators. Oh, crap. Well, not like that. In fact, I wonder if, let me see. There we go. I was trying to get those out of the way. Yeah, that's good. You haven't been on John's first donation was from someone in Poland. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Mike Parletti was kind enough. It's actually many weeks ago. But yeah, I think I said, yeah, I started to, oh, it's the wrong side. Started to do late daily streams, but that got extremely stressful for some reason for me. And it just didn't work out quite the way I had hoped. But yeah, I'm getting on it at this point. And I'm going to stick to it. And you guys can hold me accountable. If I somehow forget or don't live up to that, feel free to call me out. There we go. Ooh. That's not exactly what I meant to do. Let me see, how do I get... Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Well, that worked. It was painful, but I got there. Yeah. Sorry, I can see what you're saying there. I don't know if I have anything helpful to add at this point. But yeah, that's pretty rough, man. I got 10 likes. Sweet. Thank you. I don't know if I've had, well, I mean, except for that one Animal Crossing stream. There's definitely 2 more Animal Crossing. Except for that one, I don't think I've ever had 10 people watching at once. That's awesome. Yeah, and like I said, if anybody's on, if anybody prefers Twitch, I'm on there as well. But yeah, I mean, I guess I should probably concentrate on YouTube more than anything else. The most peeps I've had on a stream. Well, that one Animal Crossing, I believe I had maybe, oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, if you want to follow me there too. What is this? Twitch.tv. Yeah. There you go. I think I had about 15 people, maybe, show up for the Animal Crossing. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I had to get to the top there so I could get high enough on this tower. Link was getting bounced around like a rag doll. Yeah. Yeah, when I did the elevator there, that was kind of rough. Alright. Yeah, I had like 15 people. This was Animal Crossing. I'll wait for this. It's always a nice little cinematic. I love when the blue kind of changes the tower. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing New Leaf on 3DS. Oh man, when that comes out on Switch, I'm gonna be streaming Animal Crossing like every day for like a month when the Switch one comes out. But yeah, I think I'll finally get around to reviewing all of the Cyberfrog comic books that I bought a while back. On one of these streams eventually, maybe, or I'll do a video. Yeah, new Animal Crossing gonna be awesome. Yeah, definitely. I love the Switch. I'll have to look up see if there is a Dragon Quest on here. I didn't realize. Yeah, sing me a song. Cool. But yeah, I bought a bunch of Cyberfrog, old ones, old comic books that I've been meaning to review. I've read one of them so far. That's pretty good. Some of for some of Ethan Van Sciver's early work. It's pretty damn good. Crippling Debt Edition. Oh yeah, I have to save up for that. So I wasn't paying attention to what he said, but I know what his point was. That guy Cass shows up to give you hints on how to find some hidden shrines, and his hint had to do with one here. And what I have to do, too close to home, I actually have to wait until a certain time in the afternoon. Let's see. And I'm gonna rest for a minute. There we go. Tom Nook is the Antichrist. And let's see, I believe I need to switch to fire arrows. And essentially just wait for a minute until the sun goes behind the tower, so I can chat for a while I'm waiting. I have to wait till about 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, you can't rest till exactly that time. But let me see here. Let's see what people are talking about. Tom Nook, apparently. Well, let's see, oh. Tug, I see you got a video out this morning already, 25 minutes ago. Where's your white sheet? SJWs keep piling on consumer. Keep piling on Edwin? Oh my god. For voting in Comicsgate. How dare you vote not for Queen Hillary? You cannot, yeah, I was watching Hard Bastard the other day, and he was saying Roger Stone is the first arrest for not voting for Hillary. That's pretty much the not supporting Hillary. That was the general verdict as to why he was really arrested. Oh yeah, Hard Bastard's awesome. Well, don't go there now, please. You can if you want, but there's the latest Tug video. Got it on another tab so I can watch it after I'm done. I was like, every morning, see, it's good to get a routine going. So every morning I watch the latest Mark Dice video and the latest Tug video. He tends to upload in the mornings, and it looks like I already watched the Yellow Flash one today. What time is it? Alright, so at some point about 3 o'clock. Oh yeah, get your Wii Shop games this week if you want. At about 3 o'clock in game time, this thing is going to turn blue, and a shadow from the tower will fall over it, and I have to shoot a fire arrow into the sun. Did you figure that out? Oh, I guess it... Did it change? I guess it turns orange. Well, yeah, close enough. There you go. Then it turns blue. But yeah, there's speaking of Yellow Flash, he had a good video this morning on Twitter banning people from telling journalists to learn to code. It's like, the whole point is that's what they told people, like, I don't know, several years ago when people were losing their jobs, especially like coal miners and people like, in manufacturing. Like, well, learn to code. It's like, oh, that's nice and sensitive to people who are newly unemployed. Well, apparently they can dish it out, but they can't take it. So, Twitter is apparently banning people. I mean, I would guess more, because I've said it and had no problems, but obviously it's more popular, or more I guess more visible people who say it are getting the old boot. So Yellow Flash was pointing out somebody on Twitter who was like, okay, fine, you don't want to learn to code, or you find that offensive, fine, then go be a coal miner. Let us know how that goes. That's what I said. You know, I think I replied to somebody on Twitter saying, "Hey, I'm a coder. You have to be really smart to learn to code, or to code. I do not want these people's resumes showing up on my." There we go, on my desk. They're called retreads. People who sort of switch careers usually to coding. What's this guy doing? And they don't tend to be very good coders, unfortunately. Oh, missed the jump. Yikes. How about that one? Wow. Breaking all my stuff. He's almost done. Sweet. Getting all Hokuto no Ken on that robot. I have no idea what that means. No idea. Yeah, it's interesting. I think Link in this game has a superpower. He can basically slow down time. So whenever you get a, whenever you dodge at just the right time, time slows down, and yeah, you can hit several times. And when you're in the air and you shoot an arrow, time slows down, so you can aim better. So that's pretty cool. So yes, no SJWs sending me resumes, please. No, oh, what was the person the other day had a tweet where she said she had a PhD in romantic comedy. I don't know if you're, let me see. Oh man, we're down to 2 people. Avocado and Nevercold, the only ones still watching. I guess I wasn't interesting enough. Yeah, a PhD in romantic comedy. I'm like, how do you get a PhD in that? I was like, please don't learn to code. I don't think you'd be able to anyway. Either that or everyone's on Twitch. Am I even on my channel? I'm actually not. I'm just curious. Oh, there's a few people, apparently. Apparently watching on Twitch silently, which is cool. But yeah, thanks guys for sticking around. I realize it's not for everyone. Kind of watching watching someone play Zelda, but yeah, thanks for all the folks who did stop by. And if you left, screw you. No, just kidding. I'm trying to find, let me see. There we go. Yeah, it's great. No, and we did have, like a dozen people. I should like. Can I like my own video? There we go. Oh, Raggedy Man's still here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my bad. No, yeah, that's awesome. I've just realized YouTube doesn't show participants unless they've recently chatted. So, yeah, my bad. Yeah, there are clearly some people. Yeah, there's 9 people. What am I saying? There's 9 people still on YouTube. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was just joking around anyway, but yeah, thanks for sticking around. Y'all definitely don't have to chat. I appreciate just watching. That's awesome. Alright, this is the kid that I'm saving that fire rod for. Yeah, stupid YouTube and the way you work. So what do you want to talk about now? Do you want to get in here, Never Cold? Seriously, I mean, if you're up for it. I realize it's only what, 4 in the morning? You're guilty. I love Pretty Woman. What are you talking about, man? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What, slay them. I wish you could. He wants a Moblin Club. Where am I going to get a Moblin Club? Alright, I can drop this piece of shit. At least. Yeah. If y'all will just bear with me for 1 second. Oop.
Alright, everyone, Kamala.
Shut up, Sticks. Let me see. I'll keep playing. I can't look at the chat right this second. Let me just set up a quick hangout, and you're welcome to talk about whatever you like, as long as you don't get me banned. I'm coming here to get hearts or stamina. Can't decide. I think probably I'll get one more heart container. Sorry, I'm going to be looking over to the side for a second. And then I think I will go to the castle and get my shield back from mean old Ganon. Stole my shield. Hopefully this won't have any effect on the stream while I'm setting this up. It's not the fastest computer in the world. Let me see. Let me turn down the game a bit. Get a link. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... I can actually put this on screen. There it is. One moment. So we'll be super small in the corner. I'm going to switch to that and turn that off. Yeah, I don't quite have that cropped the way I typically do, but that'll work. That's me, and in a moment I will just email the link. Alright, let me save. Okay. I'm going to head to the castle, so I think the best place to get there. I need to go kind of from the back. I'm going to go a bit north. Come on, Outlook. Go faster. I hope I have my Gmail account set up on this computer. I think I do. Man, you know what? Screw that. It's taking too long. Alright, okay, there's the castle. So I'm going to head for the back of it. Shit, I don't actually, so hold on. Sorry about that, bear with me. We're going to have Never Cold live in a moment. I just have to coordinate my two computers here so I can email you the link. Oh, actually, yeah. I've done this before. Actually, yeah. I actually had a document from the last time I did this where I shared the link. Is that right? Hold on. No, that's not right. That is not right, computer. Hurry up. There, got it. I have my two computers syncing together so I can share like links and stuff. Alright, I'm replying to your email with a link. Hopefully you've got Chrome or some sort of compatible thingy. I guess that, oops. I guess that kind of covers, damn it. Stop selecting something else. Yeah, I guess it kind of covers my, and maybe I'll put it up here. There we go. Alright, I'll start heading over there. Hopefully you'll show up at some point. I just emailed you. Oh, let me bring up my chat again. Elf children slay them. Yeah, if anyone else wants to get in on this, just let me know. I can either DM on Twitter the link, or if you email me, I can send it that way.
What's up, Marsupio?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good, man, good. Oh, how do
Good.
I get this back so I can see the game?
Yeah,
Is that not possible?
it should be. Trying to figure out how to get. Hold on.
Thanks for the invite, man.
No problem. Anytime.
But I hate listening to myself talk, though. I sound so cringy. I don't know how
Really?
you guys do it.
I don't really listen to myself. I don't hear myself at the moment.
Yeah, I can kind of hear myself. Like, it's not an echo, but it's like slightly delayed to where.
Oh, do you have the stream on at the
No,
same
no,
time?
I canceled that out. So yeah, I could just. I'm just not used to hearing my own voice.
Well, you sound all right to me.
Right on, right on.
Here, I wonder if I can. Never mind. I was trying to figure out if I could make the window bigger, but that's fine. I'm still a noob. I'll have to figure this out as I go.
Oh, I'm just super boomer, man. I have no idea what's up with technology nowadays.
Oh, man, my cough is coming back. I keep having to mute myself. So what were I think we were talking the other day about talking about something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I remember we were thinking about doing this, having me jump on.
Oh, just while I'm playing a game or something, or just chatting about.
Yeah. But I don't know what the problem was. Oh, I think I didn't have earbuds or something.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. And even these earbuds, man, they're like the free, crappy, with your phone earbuds. I'm totally not equipped for this kind of stuff. But I guess they work all right.
Yeah. You sound great to me.
Cool. You didn't lose any viewers since I jumped on. Have you?
Yes, we've gone down to 0. Well, yeah, we did go from 9 to 6, but that's all right. I don't think it was you.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
No,
That's like a 30% drop, man.
I know. It's like, oh man, never colds on, forget it, I'm out.
I have like a black screen, man. I see my icon in the corner and your name in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the screen is just black.
Oh, on Hangouts?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to completely knock out the other one. I was probably just supposed to mute it.
Maybe. But you're still on. I see whenever you talk on the screen, it switches to your icon. It's kind of small because I've got it kind of up in the corner here.
Oh, cool.
What is above that? It's kind of annoying to me here. There we go. Yeah, and usually I do occasionally, or I have done live streams where I'm chatting with someone as sort of the main focus, and I usually crop the Hangouts chat a little better than that. But I figured just putting it in the corner, I'm just going to show the full window since nobody can really see it anyway. But
let me see if I can.
Oh, hey, Risey, man. Playing Red Dead and watching at the same time. But yeah, there's nothing really for you to see as far as the Hangout's concerned.
Okay, I brought it back up, so now I can see the screen and the chat.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to, hold on one second. I'm landing on the castle here, or landing near the castle.
What's that laser thing?
Oh, it's a guardian behind me.
It looks like Disneyland.
God damn, my cough is coming back.
Oh, you're allergic to me.
I'm allergic to Phoenix. Oh, Jesus.
I have an auntie who lives in Phoenix.
What's that?
I have an auntie who lives in Phoenix. I'm not sure exactly what part, but
that's cool.
Yeah, it gives me an excuse to go up there maybe someday.
Yeah, I'm in Tempe.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
Hold on, I need to take out this turret. Hey, Avocado, we've got Nevercold here. Chatting. Up in the corner. Is that gonna... Oh, man. See, in Master Mode, everything heals. Oh, shit. I've got another one behind me. Jesus.
Are you deflecting that with your shield?
Yeah, a couple of different things, actually. Oh, you bastard.
Dude, that is super dope looking.
Oh, Jesus. So there's a flying one behind me. Yeah, before I get back to that, I just want to... Damn it, what is blocking me?
They're wrecking you.
I know. Yeah, I just wanted to... So usually I have this up. I want to see what your icon is. Can you talk for a
Oh,
second?
my icon?
Yeah.
My
Oh, cool.
icon is Chrono.
Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a huge. Well, I mean, I love Toriyama. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan. I'm sure there's probably some geeks out there who could drop knowledge on me, but I do love his stuff, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why I like Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball, Doctor Slump, all that stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, these guys are kicking my ass, so I need to. Okay.
Oh, Link got the munchies.
Yeah. There's no hearts in this game. This is like usually in Zelda games, you heal with hearts.
Yeah, potions and stuff.
Yeah, like and hearts show up like from cutting grass and stuff.
So there's no fairies either?
There are fairies.
And they heal you, like
Yes.
before.
Yeah. In fact, I've got some. Now, there are no bottles. Usually in Zelda, you have to get bottles and put fairies.
Right.
In this case,
So-
you just have them in your inventory.
Oh, cool.
And they will heal you if you die. So if you've got a fairy in your inventory and your hearts go down to 0, they will heal you.
Okay, so like the old school Zeldas.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
But as far as hearts go, instead of that, you cook food. So
it's kind of Monster Hunter-ish.
yeah, it's a little bit closer to that, yeah. So this is basically the end of the game, this area. I'm not going to beat the game now, but the ultimate goal is to defeat Ganon, of course, who's essentially being held in this castle by Zelda. She is psychically holding him here while you
said
get...
it was Master Mode or something?
Oh yes. So
Is that the hardest mode?
yeah. So once you beat the game the first time, you get access. Well, do you have to beat the game? I don't know. I think you have to beat the game once. You can switch to Master Mode, which has a few differences. So one of the main mechanics in this game is that weapons break after a while, so you have to keep picking up new weapons. And in Master Mode, they break a lot quicker.
Is it easy to get new weapons?
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. Yeah. You end up like, I mean, my inventory is currently full of weapons. Well, no, I've got 3 slots, but usually it's absolutely full of weapons.
And just so you can hold like multiples of everything.
Yeah, exactly. You have to... Oh, shit. This guy's breaking my shields. You have to get a parry just at the right time. There we go. So yeah, weapons break a lot easier. Enemies obviously are stronger with more, more hit points, and they hit harder. There's more of them. Like when you saw earlier, all those Lizalfos that were in that hideout. I was like, holy shit. There's usually not that many, but in Master Mode, that's actually quite common.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised that there was that many enemies on screen at once.
I know. I was like, oh my god, there's like 10 of them.
A lot of people say the Switch is underpowered, but I don't know. I think it's powered enough, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not, that's not Nintendo's focus.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not as strong as, especially like the PlayStation 4 Pro now, and the Xbox One S. But and that's why I think that there's another Korok here. That's why I think they went with the cell shading in this game. But you can barely tell.
It doesn't look all toony or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's really just the characters. I mean, the backgrounds and the environment is pretty detailed. But yeah, when you look at Link and his armor and everything, it's all cell shaded. That I assume takes a bit less processing. But it looks great.
Though. Yeah.
And there are areas, like especially the Korok Forest, where there's a bit of slowdown because there's a lot of grass, and a lot of characters that are moving around, and you kind of notice some slowdown. But I love the fire weapons. Set enemies on fire.
Looking.
But yeah, there's only a couple areas in the game that are.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, like this guy, this is a white. Is it white or silver? I don't know. But he's kind of a tougher version of these guys, and I believe in the normal mode, this guy might not be this difficult to kill.
Yeah, man, he's taking a lot of hits.
Yeah, I'm just like, just die already. And there's some enemies that require a bit more strategy than just hitting them over and over again.
And at least it has a pretty varied group of enemies.
Yeah, definitely.
Like 64 Zeldas and stuff, it was just like skeletons over and over. And
Yeah. There's basically 3 main enemies: the Bokoblins, the Zalfos, and the Moblins. And then there's skeletal versions of each of those. And then there's sort of mini boss enemies, which are sort of
playing this game ever since it came out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oops. This was a launch title. So.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. He got me good.
That thing with the skull on it, that red thing, is that like explosive?
Yeah.
And so can like the enemy hit that and blow it up next to you? Or is that for you to hit?
They could. In this case, I just went ahead and threw it in the water, so it wouldn't go off. But yeah, if they hit it with like an arrow, especially a fire arrow, God, these guys. You know what? Screw them. I'm not gonna mess with these guys. They're taking too long. But yeah. I think earlier, I don't know if you were watching when I dropped one of them off a cliff, and it just exploded when it hit the ground.
Might have been when I was getting ice cream.
Oh, maybe.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
But yeah, those are explosive barrels. So that thing that you just heard. Come on, too many enemies in this area. You get those things on the left side of the screen after you defeat a divine beast, which are sort of the main dungeons of the game, and they give you special powers. So earlier when I was
that gecko and elephant looking thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you can use the that's called Daruk's protection. That gives you this shield. You can use it 3 times and then you have to wait for it to regenerate. So that was actually what I was using earlier to block those guardian beams. It's nice if you can block with your shield like this, and if you get it just right, you'll block the lasers. But if you miss it, it'll either hit you, or if you've got this shield, it'll still bounce back.
Okay.
So it's kind of a insurance policy against those guardians.
This is way more involved than all the other Zelda games.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's good though. It definitely kind of walks you through. I mean, there's like a tutorial section in the beginning when you get all your runes, the magnesis and all that. I need to light this sucker on fire. And the physics are amazing. Like, there are fire arrows, but you can actually take a normal arrow and light it on fire like that.
Oh, sweet.
And then shoot that to light the other brazier on fire. And it's got...
Can you shoot it through the fire and light it up? Or
Yeah, oh yeah, that works too.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they have all of these. I saw some, I read some developer reviews. They have all these layers of simulators, basically. So they've got a fire simulator, a rain simulator, which will put out fires, obviously, and it makes climbing more difficult. It's when you're climbing a mountain and it's raining, you'll slip on occasion.
Crazy, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the rain is awesome because it like everything gets this sleek look. You can see the water like cascading off of you and off of like rocks and things like that. So it's pretty amazing. And then you know, there's like if you light grass on fire, it will create an updraft. So you can pull out your glider and actually float up if you
Cool.
if you're above like flaming grass or whatever. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one.
So like most Zelda games, you can't jump in this, right? Like unless you run up to like a cliff or something.
No, actually you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is one of the few. I'm gonna save before this guy kicks my ass. Yeah, check it out. You can absolutely jump. That was one of the innovations. Amazing. Link can jump. Astounding. Yeah, this is going to be another one of these guys. I need to take a picture of this guy, actually. You can actually take pictures in game.
Yeah, I noticed there was some kind of camera icon when you were going through the menu earlier.
Yeah. I need to save him to my album. Oop.
What does that do?
I actually need it for a quest later. I need pictures of these guys. Oh, gosh, sorry, I have to do like a million things at once. Watch this.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, to block him. Let me switch to my shock arrows. Some of these guys just take a million hits, I swear. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, he one hit killed me, man. I had a fairy, thankfully, but...
Oh. Holy.
Oh, jeez, I gotta do this again. Yeah, this game can be a challenge. That was one of the interesting things. Miss me. Like, at the beginning of the game, you only have 3 hearts, and I saw so many videos of people just dying constantly. It's like, oh my god, this game is so hard.
Do they still have heart fragments in this game?
So, oh damn it. They switched to these soul, what are they called? Not soul gems, but I forget what they're, at the end of every shrine, you get a, I'm having a mind fart here. You get a little glowing ball, and you trade those in. You trade in 4 of them for either a heart. Oh, he's going to do his final move here. I got to kill him before he does it. There we go. That's easy. You can either get a heart or you can get more stamina. So if you look, let's see, I guess if I run, yeah, see that stamina wheel? You can, it starts out with only 1 inner wheel, and every 5 stamina upgrades gives you a second and then a 3rd wheel.
Oh, cool. So you can get 1 more still.
Yeah, I definitely need to get more, which obviously helps for climbing and running and other things, and gliding farther. Or every time you turn in the, well here, I'm going to get one. I can remember what they're called. Keep thinking Soul Prism, but I think that's from Skyrim.
So those soul thingies, are they something that you can grind for, or are they only in certain locations?
They're only in shrines.
Okay, okay.
Spirit orb. Spirit orb. That's what it is.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of those things. Yeah, so there's 120 shrines in the game. And so that gives you, what's that, 30 upgrades? So once you get
Right.
every 4 spirit orbs, you can get an upgrade. Plus you get a heart for each of the 4 divine beasts. And then the DLC has a new section with a new divine beast, so you can get 1 more heart at the end.
Is the DLC all free?
No, unfortunately. So there's a season pass or whatever they call it. It gives you it wasn't much. I feel like it was like 15 or 20 bucks, which I think gives you all the DLC, and that gives you the master trials. So last time I played, I picked up this master sword, which you can't get until you have 13 hearts. Now it says the power is 60 right now, but outside the castle and when you're not fighting guardians, it goes down to 30. If you play the master trials, it upgrades it. There are 3 of them, and it upgrades it by 10 each time. So once you've completed that, it's always 60, and it's not the best, but it's one of the best weapons in the game, and it never breaks. It's the only one that doesn't break.
Oh, cool.
And you can't use it all the time because it runs out of power, and you just have to wait for it to regenerate.
I see.
But yeah, once you upgrade the Master Sword, it's pretty awesome. And then the second DLC is like a whole new quest with, like, I want to say 12, I think 16 new shrines and another divine beast, which is basically another dungeon.
Okay. And that season pass that you mentioned, is that for the Switch or is that only for Zelda?
It's just for Zelda. Yeah, that's just what they called it. That gives you the 2 DLCs. I don't know if you can, like when they first came out with them, you could buy them separately. At this point, I don't know if they have them for sale separately or if you just have to buy them both. I don't know.
I see.
But, or you don't have to, but it's a fun new quest after you beat the first one.
Yeah, I mean, might as well, right? If you're that invested in it.
Yeah. I have not. So I've beaten this in regular mode, and I've beaten like even the Master Trials and everything in regular mode, but I have actually not beaten everything in Master mode before. So that's one of the reasons I figured I would play in Master mode so I can do the Master Trials and all that stuff that I haven't done before. This weapon's about to break again. So I could use my Master Sword.
How do you know if a weapon's about to break? Does it have its own stamina bar, or?
It tells you when it's about to. So see this one that's blinking red? That one's about to break.
Okay. I see.
So if I switch to that and I equip it, it says your Guardian Spear Plus is badly damaged. So yeah, it just has a few more hits before it'll break. I'm looking for a couple of things here. There was a reason. Oh, well, see, there it goes. That was very close. Let's switch to Guardian Spear Plus. The tougher Guardians give you better weapons.
Well, also just hitting stuff can break your weapons too.
Oh yeah. There's it doesn't show it to you, but there's definitely a sort of a stamina bar, or it keeps track of sort of the stamina of your, or the, I don't know, the status of all of your weapons.
If you're just screwing around and hitting the wall, it'll break. Oh.
No, yeah, I mean, I think if I hit this wall, oops, turned around. Damn it! Hold on. Oh, it didn't do it. Certain things. Well, certain things you'll see like you'll see that it hits, and that sort of is an indicator that that is damaging your weapon.
I see. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. At least you don't bang it against the wall and break it unnecessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can do things like this. You can like jump and do that thing. I mean, that does a little bit of damage. But yeah, like I said, there are weapons everywhere, so... Oh yeah, here we go. I need a recipe for fruitcake. Let's see. 2 or more pieces of fruit with wheat and sugar. There's actually a quest to find that recipe. So yeah, there was a reason why I went in to read that book. These guys. So yeah, the other thing that they added, it's kind of related, but they added gold enemies in the master mode. And whereas these silver ones are difficult, the gold ones are like ridiculous. They're just, I mean, they'll...
Do they generate randomly?
No, it's basically as you progress in the game, more and more of the gold ones will show up.
Okay.
And the silver ones. So it's basically as you... it's either shrines or divine beasts. One or the other, or maybe it's just all the above that kind of causes the game to produce more of the tougher enemies.
Okay, I was thinking it was like, you ever played the original Phantasy Star online?
No, I've played the original Phantasy Star on Sega Master System.
Yeah, I didn't like that game, man. I like part 2. From part 2 and on, I liked it, but...
Sorry, Risey's going to bed, so thanks, man.
Later, Risey.
See you later. See you next time. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, what was I talking about? Oh, Phantasy Star. Yeah, the original online one. They had like randomly generated enemies that would drop rarer items. So I thought it was maybe something like that.
Yeah, it's exactly. Oh, jeez. He's shooting shock arrows at me. But yeah, definitely the tougher enemies absolutely drop better items.
Cool.
Come on. Oh, you bastard.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, jeez, this guy's really pissing me off. I need to steal his bow. When you shoot the shock arrows, it causes them to drop whatever weapon they're holding, and you can pick it up so they can't use it again.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, that guy was really killing me with the shock arrows. Die already. That's the other thing. Some of the, like the gold ones, when they hit you, I mean, you saw how many hearts that took away. That took away like something like 10 hearts.
Yeah.
And yeah, the gold ones will just one-shot kill you easily.
Jeez.
So that's why you gotta have fairies. And then the elephant is actually Mifa's grace, and that will actually revive you. That's what happened there. It revived me and gave me a few temporary hearts, actually.
Okay. So does that mean you're out of fairies right now?
No. I don't know why the fairy came out before. Usually it uses Mifa's grace first. I do have 7, so yeah, I'm pretty well protected.
Cool.
That's the other thing. It's kind of one of these games that, in ways, gets easier as you go along. Because at the beginning, obviously, you only have 3 hearts. You have no fairies or any way to revive. So, I mean, as soon as your hearts hit 0, you're done. Man, I gotta climb up there somehow. Here we go. So yeah, there's a lot of dying in the beginning. Not so much once you've kind of progressed and Found more stuff, more food. Here's the other recipe. Monster cake.
Huh.
Let's see. Monster extract, wheat, sugar, and goat butter. Do I have wheat? I think I do. I actually need to cook these recipes for somebody and they'll give me something. Probably rupees.
And once you read the book, is it like...
You gotta remember it actually. You don't, yeah, that would actually be nice if they gave you like a recipe book.
Right.
You can look at items that you've made or that people have given you. Let me see. So like fried wild greens, that tells you what was used to make it.
Okay.
Sneaky.
But as far as concocting something new, it's all on you to remember.
Yeah, and you can experiment and make things like this Electro Prime meat curry.
So yeah, this is kind of like Dragon Quest 8.
Yeah,
Throw everything in the pot and
yeah, you
with
throw a
new
few
item.
things. As long as it's food that you're throwing in, you'll make something useful. And the ingredients, so your materials, kind of give you a hint. Like the hardy durian, it says dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. And like the hydromelon will keep you cool in the desert. Mighty bananas will increase your attack power. Whoa. Do I not have this plugged in? Wait a second. That's weird.
Oh, your controller?
Oh, it's the controller.
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
I think it, showing your controller has low bat.
I was like, wait a minute, is my Switch plugged in? Not a problem. I've got a battery. There. Alright, yeah. Now it's charging.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for... I was like really confused for a second there. So yeah, all the items kind of give you a hint as to what they do. This will increase your stamina. And there's like food items, and then there's like plants that will typically make elixirs, and then you can actually put monster parts that typically make elixirs. If you mix food and monster parts, you'll get what's it called? Dubious food, which will heal you for like 1 heart, but apparently it tastes gross.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's really the only way you can mess up is if you mix food and monster parts, or if you throw in a stone or something.
There's so many items in this game, man.
Oh yeah. There's so much stuff that you have to collect. Most of it, you can actually sell this to get some rupees, but most of it is required to upgrade your armor. So as soon as I find one more item, I can actually go to a ferry and upgrade some stuff probably. But that all requires typically monster parts and insects and things like that to upgrade.
Do you have to deal with what is that called? Wallet size in this game?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that was irritating.
I think the maximum you can hold is 9999. But yeah, you never need that much.
Yeah, it seems like you pick up more stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that you gotta buy, but
Yeah, most of the... Oh, got too many shields. Let's see, let's drop a couple. That's an awesome shield. Oops. Picked up the wrong one. Yeah, it's another level 70 or 70 guard shield. Oh, King Roam's journal. Just mostly talking about Zelda lore. I don't I don't necessarily have to read all of this, but what were we talking about?
Backstory or something kind of.
Yeah. There's basically the story is that Ganon comes along and essentially kills Link and destroys Hyrule. So Link gets put into a restoration chamber, and he sleeps there for 100 years, while Zelda essentially goes and holds Ganon at bay for 100 years.
Oh.
So then when you wake up, she's the first one who talks to you, and she's like, you know, my power is waning. You need to come and save me and defeat Ganon. And
Wow, that's a pretty trippy take on the story.
yeah. So I mean, you know, when it first came out, of course, the usual suspects came out and were like, "Oh, save the princess! It's so sexist, blah blah blah." And it's like, if you play the game, she's kind of a hero. I mean, she's sitting here holding the, you know, the main enemy at bay for 100 years. She's pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't understand all that stuff that everybody's getting all riled up about, man.
Yeah.
Any little thing, man.
I mean, honestly, Zelda as a series has been very respectful towards Zelda. There's one of the games in the series, she actually goes with you, and I'm talking about spirit tracks. She will, like, in the beginning, I guess she, you know, quote unquote, gets killed, but her spirit is still alive, and she will inhabit these suits of armor, and you can basically play as her and fight
Oh, cool.
as a pretty tough little companion. I think that's all I needed here.
I think I have 2 copies of Spirit Tracks, but I've never played it.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
definitely not one of the better ones in the series. It always kind of drives me nuts when people are like, "Oh, I don't like Zelda. I played Spirit Tracks and I didn't like it." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's one of the worst ones."
That's kind of like
Protection
saying
is now ready
I
to
played
roll.
Minish Cap.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't really care for that one.
I think,
it was made by Capcom, right?
yeah, I mean, and it's decent, but
It's decent, but yeah, it was just
it's
not.
not one of the
it
better
wasn't
ones.
Zelda, yeah, something about it.
In fact, I don't think, yeah, even the main enemy is not Ganon.
Yeah, I don't think it
It's-
was.
It's Vati.
Wow, I'm surprised you remember that. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty big Zelda fan. And yeah, most Zelda fans feel the weakest one is probably Phantom Hourglass. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh well, I played Phantom Hourglass. I didn't like it." And I'm like, that is literally the worst one. Like, you picked the exact wrong one.
Yeah, I think with Zeldas, you're better off sticking with the console versions.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna leave actually for now. Although, wait a minute, I totally forgot to get the shield. That was
Well,
the main.
Did you not grab it earlier?
No, that wasn't the shield I was looking for, but that's all right.
Ah.
It'll be a good excuse to go back some other time. Yeah, I needed that shield, but there's an even better shield that I meant to get. Anyway, yeah. I mean, people generally feel either Ocarina of Time or A Link to the Past, or this one, probably the top 3. So, you know, if you like...
I like Majora's Mask too.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a bit more obscure. I mean, as far as it's again, it's not typical rescue the princess, defeat Ganon type formula. So yeah, some people love it, some people hate it.
Yeah. The time aspect, I think, threw a lot of people for a loop.
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to think of where else I need to go to get interesting things. I guess I can go here. So yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic series, but there's a few misses in there that I would definitely not recommend for a beginner to the Zelda series.
Yeah, well, for as long as it's been around, yeah, you'd expect a few stinkers.
Yeah, definitely. I loved the last handheld sort of top-down Zelda was A Link Between Worlds,
Okay,
and it was kind of sort of like a sequel to A Link to the Past,
Mm-hmm.
which was, I guess, what was that, Super NES game?
Yeah.
And it had the exact same map, but it was sort of like a different, it's kind of half sequel, half remake,
Mm-hmm.
but with a completely different mechanic. So the mechanic there was you could actually turn yourself flat against a wall and then like slip through cracks and stuff.
Oh.
So that was pretty awesome. And the story there, I mean, I not too embarrassed to say I literally cried at the end.
Nothing wrong with that,
So,
man. Some games are that good, man.
yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna head this way, but yeah, that was definitely probably my favorite 2D Zelda. There's a guy shooting at me, but he's missing me. Oh, well, he really missed. There's another one. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, these guys are aggressive, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they're huge.
Oh man, I keep missing. I mean, luckily I've got the Daruk's protection, but I got that. Got that one.
Yeah, you concentrate for a bit. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. I've actually been playing for, how long have I been going here? 2.5 hours. Wow. Going for quite some time. Headed to the ranch ruins. That's my goal. Believe that there is a chest there that has something special. We still got 5 people watching. One of those might be me. Okay, I'm headed for the red dot. Let's see. How many people? Is anyone watching on Twitch? Oh, it says I've got 5 people on Twitch too. That's awesome. Oh, is there nothing on? Usually you can search these. Guess not. Alright, that other guardian might see me, but I'm gonna head away. Run away, run away. Here, maybe I'll put the webcam back on here. It's still up, but I'm gonna hide the... Yeah, I'll keep myself... gotta keep moving around to suit the game that I'm playing. Let me just make sure the hangout's still... Yeah, the hangout's still going. I actually probably should take a break in a while, eat some breakfast. I'm getting kind of hungry. Ooh, there's a gold one. There's a gold bokoblin right there. And he just saw me. Frick. And he's got a bow and arrow. Yeah. It looks... Yeah. Oh, jeez. You see that? Oh, How many freaking hearts did it take off? Jeez. I'm gonna use, yeah. Jesus. There we go. God damn, that guy's rough. That got him. Does he still have his bow? I gotta get that bow from him. Oh, it doesn't freeze him long enough. Can I get that? Oh, I've got too many. There's a guardian there. God damn, those gold ones are tough.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, I'm fighting a gold bokoblin.
Oh, cool.
He's a tough son of a bitch. Even my shock arrows don't hold him for very long.
Can you seek out these gold guys?
They are in certain areas. Oh Jesus! No weapon, and he took off 3 hearts.
Oh.
Ooh, there we go. I dodged him. Yeah, so like I said, he may not have been here except for my beating 2 of the guardians. I don't think that gold enemies show up until you beat at least 1. And yeah, as you go, so like there'll be camps. You'll see bokoblins and Lizalfos and moblins all over the place. And if you go to one early in the game, they'll be fairly easy. But if you go back later after you've gotten farther, yeah, more and more will be silver, and then some of them will turn gold. So yeah, they just tend to get harder and harder as you go.
Do they regenerate? Like, if you were to go away and come back to the same place, would that guy come back again, or?
Yeah, so that's another interesting mechanic. They don't at first. Well, they don't like as you play, but every few days, I don't know if it's every 4 or 5 in-game days, you'll get a blood moon, and that regenerates everything. It basically resets the whole world, except like spirit orbs. You don't lose anything. It's just all the enemies come back. So yeah, before the blood moon, it's actually persistent, which is kind of cool. I feel like there's a chest around here that I was looking for, but I don't know where it is. So yeah, it's kind of cool that it's persistent, and then yeah, once you get a blood moon, everything comes back.
Oh, while I was away, I was on my my thinking chair.
Oh.
I was on the toilet.
Oh.
But I was thinking about what you said earlier about what we were going to talk about, and I remembered. I was complaining about Indiegogo creators not respecting the fans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we're supposed to be talking about. But
oh yeah,
a lot of time has passed since then, and yeah, I think I was just probably in a salty mood that day.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I jumped on Mike's chat since then. He's been responsive.
I'm bugging out, by the way. I saw there was another gold one in this Guardian, so I was like, screw that.
Rush them.
Yeah, they'd kick my ass, I think, at this point. Oh yeah, now I remember. So yeah, yeah, I know some people have had some issues with Comicsgate creators, and Mike, I know. So did you get to talk to him?
I mean, not talk to him, but I jumped in his chat and he was responsive and whatnot. I didn't bring up anything, I was just talking like normal.
That's good.
And so I was like, everybody has their bad days.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, I some of these guys have so many people in the chat. I mean, earlier when we had 10 people talking, I couldn't keep up with it. And like, Florin was like, well, I was on, definitely was. I'm not complaining about him. Florin's awesome, but he's, he said he was on Twitch, and I didn't respond, and I was like, I totally missed I scrolled back up and I was like, oh yeah, he chatted like 3 times. I'm like, I swear I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know how like people like EVS does it, man.
Yeah.
He has like sometimes he has like over 2,000 people watching.
Yeah. And I mean, it's what, obviously I'm playing a game, so I've got that on one screen.
True.
And I'm not, I do miss chats because they're kind of, I try to keep them like on this side of my other screen so that as it scrolls, I kind of see it out of the corner of my eye. But yeah, I mean, even if you're staring right at it, if you've got, 500 people chatting all at once, it's just
yeah.
impossible.
Do you watch Owen Benjamin at all?
Not regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me who he is. I know the name. I'm sure I've watched him before.
Owen Benjamin is the comedian that got blacklisted for calling out a parent for giving their trans 6-year-old or something hormone blockers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so he kind of got blacklisted because he wasn't going to bend the knee on that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so he's
about
pretty
my
much. Yeah. He's a little bit younger than me, so yeah, I believe he is about your age. But yeah, he's pretty awesome, man.
Oh right, he's the guy from Crowder, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, where do I know that face? Oh yeah. So I've seen him on Crowder.
Yeah, he goes off the deep end sometimes, but he's pretty awesome though, man. He speaks a lot of truth.
Yeah, and I watched his video. Hey, Avocado. Avocado's back.
Oh, hey, right on.
I guess there was a misunderstanding recently, like essentially.
Crowder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Got fired.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah, he
assume too much, but
he aired some dirty laundry on air.
Well,
But
I mean,
guess
it sounded like he just didn't get called back. I mean, essentially, he was kind of waiting around for the call, and they just started the show back up again without him. So he was kind of, I guess, upset because obviously without any notice, it was like, okay, you're not working for us anymore.
Yeah, it's like, I guess I'm not a part of this anymore.
Yeah. Avocado says, are all live streams this long? This is probably the first one I've watched a nice amount of. Not for me. I've been going for like 3 hours now, man. This is probably the longest I've gone in a while. But yeah, I mean, I guess I've seen gamers go like 5-10 hours sometimes.
Yeah, there's some people that just keep going, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've really been meaning to do these. Like I said, sort of my New Year's resolution was to do something, either a live stream or a video, every single day. So I'm kind of wandering around aimlessly. I should have a point. I should have a purpose here.
I mean, it'd be sweet if you get monetized, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be awesome. I do have a link to my Streamlabs in the description. But yeah,
cool.
that would be cool to get the super chats. I'm going to go to this ferry. But yeah, I saw that he didn't get called back, and then I guess he wasn't answering his phone, Owen Benjamin, for a while, and then Crowder was like, I guess at the end of his show last week, was like, dude, let's talk, we can bring you back, or whatever. And so then he was like, well, that's all I want. He's like, I just want to work.
Just total misunderstanding.
Yeah. And I don't know how much of it was really misunderstanding versus just, I mean, he was essentially fired without any notice. But
I could imagine Crowder is a busy guy too, though, man.
Yeah, that's true.
He hustles.
Yeah. But I mean, for one of his main writers, it's like,
yeah,
take the time, dude.
True.
I can see not responding to, emails or whatever, but
yeah.
you don't. Oh, Shoot, he disappeared. If you shoot those guys, they give you rupees.
I didn't even see the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Really trying to 100% Breath of the Wild so that I could try to be the first teen to do so. Have there been no teens that have done that? Well, that'd be awesome.
Oh, avocado?
Yeah, yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of. I mean, if you look at the who is it? Ian Miles Chong and is it Andy Worski or?
Yeah, I haven't watched those videos. I seen part 2 pop up yesterday, but I didn't even watch part 1 yet. So, but on EVS's stream, they're saying something about he had somebody's dog flashbanged or something.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's been accused of like swatting people or something.
That's terrible.
And I mean, I don't think. I guess maybe the SWAT team accidentally killed somebody's dog.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, that's bad. So I'm upgrading my armor.
At least the fairies don't look so freaky in this game.
Yeah. They're quite thick. Yeah, avocado's finished about 87%. I have not found all the Koroks. There are 900 Koroks in this game.
900.
It's insane.
Those leaf face things, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think sort of in my main game, which I still have saved, and I've pretty much done everything that I care to do in the game. I think I've got maybe 350 Korok seeds.
Wow.
So not even close. My girlfriend actually got 900 by cheating.
How'd she cheat?
There was a cheat that they've since patched, so you can't do it anymore. But back when it was available, you could... I can't remember exactly how it worked, but basically you could do like a strange warp from inside a divine beast or something that essentially had the game reset itself over and over and over. Like it would constantly reset. So you could collect a Korok seed, walk away like 5 steps, and then go back. Avocado knows what I'm talking about. And go back and get it again. So she just did that over and over and over. Is that what it was? Master Trial? Yeah, I guess if you beamed or teleported out of the Master Trials, it would, yeah, kind of go into cheat mode or glitch mode, as people called it. And then you could get back to normal mode, but in the meantime, you could easily get all of the Korok seeds and
it wouldn't corrupt your file or anything.
No, yeah, no, it was kind of a, and it's funny because like some of those like the dead guardians that you see, if you can get a metal object under them with the magnesis, you can flip them over and they'll drop a couple of those parts. Mm-hmm. If you're in glitch mode, they would just drop like infinite. It would just constantly. And it was like if it's raining when you do that, like the game would slow down to a crawl and probably crash. But you know, if you did it in daylight, or whenever it's not raining, you could basically get infinite guardian parts. So
cool.
I would assume it goes up to 999. But yeah, I'm upgrading my stealth armor here. But yeah, she used that trick to get 900 Korok seeds.
Yeah, it's cool that your girl games, man. My ex-wife, in the beginning she was okay with me gaming, but after a while she was just kind of like, what are you doing? And so even I started getting that kind of attitude of like, what am I doing? You know? There's obviously something more important that I could be doing, and ever since then I kind of fell off, man.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I mean, the way I see it, people make fun of it, but it's like, well, What's the difference between that and like golf fanatics who play golf all the time?
Yeah, or even people who just go to the movies all the time, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I totally see nothing wrong with it at all. But
it's a hobby.
yeah, totally. But I just kind of fell out of it, and I haven't been able to get back in. Once in a
Yeah.
while, I'll play like some old stuff that I really like. Like I still play Symphony of the Night once in a while.
Sorry, what?
Symphony of the Night, Castlevania.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I love that game.
Avocado
Play that
says,
game, and Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube is another one I like to go back to.
oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Avocado says, my older siblings uncomfortably laughed the first time they saw the Great Fairy cutscenes. Then they saw the last one, and they were both deeply disturbed. Yeah, so when you upgrade your armor to level 4 or 4 stars, she grabs you and pulls you into the water, and something happens. And then it kind of flips back to, later on, and you like wake up and you're all tired and breathing heavily. It's like,
And
interesting.
you're more of a man.
That's right. Your armor is stronger. So yes, that is disturbing to some people. Oh, Link and her moan. Lovely. So yeah. I mean, yeah, she's awesome at games. She actually beats me at everything she plays.
Pretty cool.
To tell you the truth. But yeah, I actually met her. We all know what happened down there. Actually started, so I own a software development company that I started back in 2003. And in early 2015, I actually acquired a game development company, a very small startup actually in Silicon Valley that she was working at. And I'd known of her, obviously I'd been paying attention to this company, and I'd actually been kind of making little mobile games with they're actually, I guess they made games, but they also made a game engine for building mobile games with JavaScript. And it's called Platino, Platino. And so I'd been fiddling with it. I was probably one of their most, I don't know, prolific, I guess you could say, developers, like using their tools to make games. And so out of the blue, the owner and CEO contacted me, and I guess he had gotten an offer to work for the NFL on something. And so he was basically looking to sell his company. So he contacted me and was like, hey, you want to buy my company?
Wow.
And I was like, I don't know, like for how much? So yeah, we talked for a couple of months and worked out a deal. And so I basically acquired his company. And I'd been wanting to start a game company for a while anyway, but just never really had, sort of that moment of.
And you acquired his company when?
Early 2015. So
Have you busted out any games since?
unfortunately, so we had a contract with Wizards of the Coast. Yeah. Okay, you know what I'm gonna get to there. We had a contract to make a essentially an electronic version of their books. So basically a character creator that had all the rules built in and everything. And it was going quite well. So we developed that, worked on it for about a year, and right about a month before we were set to release, they decided to completely change all the requirements.
Oh, jeez.
So they wanted us to add a whole bunch of new features. So it wasn't going to be like when we released it, it wasn't going to be 100%. So, in D&D, at least 5th edition, you can get up to level 20. And I think our first release was going to include a level 1 character creator, and I don't remember if we had leveling up fully programmed yet. If we did, maybe it only went to like level 5 or something. But, obviously we were going to be adding more. And sort of last second, they were like, no, 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 it has to, and they never told us this until the very last second. They're like, oh, no, it needs to be fully, full leveling, and a bunch of other features that we had 100% talked to them about and said, do we have to have that on day one? And they had said no. So yeah, anyway, basically it fell through. So after working on it for a year with our engine, newly acquired engine, it just completely fell through. So, and they hadn't given us any financial support or anything.
For that whole year, you got nothing.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah. So, and I mean, it was a licensing contract, so it was up to us, to fund it and everything. But, I mean, it all came out of my pocket.
Jeez.
But essentially, it was theoretically worth it because it was like, okay, we're going to have a licensed Wizards of the Coast Dungeons and Dragons character creator, and it was going to be the only exclusive licensed product like that. So it's like, oh yeah, it's a great investment, It's like no question in my mind that it was worth it. But when it fell through, it was just like, well, shit, I'm out of money.
How many people do you have employed on the game side?
Well, at the moment, really only 3 people full time, with a couple of part timers. But the problem really was after that. A game engine obviously has to be updated with every new, iteration of. I mean, it is mainly mobile. We've been working on adding, Windows and Mac output as well, and eventually we want to do consoles. But even with just mobile, iOS and Android, you have to constantly update it. So unfortunately, I just haven't had the money to pay to get our engine upgraded.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, so it's out of date. We've been working on a new version of it, but very, very slowly, just whenever I can, pay the guy. We have one main programmer who's doing it, and a couple of people that, help him. But yeah, I mean, at this point, we're kind of on hold, and we don't really have anything actively in the works. But, I'm working on getting funding and working on, figuring out what we're going to do as far as the next version of the engine and what games we're going to make with it.
What about your original company? How is that pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of on autopilot, so we're, still doing work. It's mostly healthcare related, so we do custom development for like hospital management companies.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I mean, and even that, unfortunately, there's been a bit of a downturn the last couple years. But, I'm still working on new contracts and stuff like that for that.
Jeez, man, you live like a totally different life from me, man. You're like straight up professional.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, even, my software company sort of at the height, which I would say is about 2000. When did I have the most employees? Probably 2013. I think I had about 15, 16 full-time employees.
Wow.
Since then, it's diminished severely. Actually, I've basically gone full just contractors. So I have a couple of full-time employees, but really it's mostly all contractors at this point.
I see.
But so where was I? So let me finish my story. So I knew of Peach. She was that's my girlfriend's name. I knew of her basically because she was like the community manager for Platino, and she developed games as well. so yeah, I mean, she's an engineer, and what I didn't realize was um, basically she was running the company. So, obviously the owner was technically the CEO. I guess you could call her the COO. She was kind of the chief operations officer, although that wasn't technically her title. But like I said, they were doing game development and engine development and all that. And she was essentially running the show. So she was like running the meetings and telling people what to do. I mean, she was, like I said, essentially running the company. Which I didn't, had obviously had no idea. But when I acquired the company, the owner was like, by the way, you need to make sure that Peach comes along with it because she's the she makes this company work. Like you will never you will never succeed without her. Trust me. Oh crap! I'm trying to capture this this deer. So yeah, so I called her up and basically said, yeah, do you mind? Will you still work for the company? Will you work for me? And she was like, no, but I would be interested in being a business partner. So essentially we worked out a deal where the two of us are essentially co-owners of the company. So
okay.
that
Smart,
worked out.
Smart girl.
Yeah, definitely. She is incredibly smart. Like
That's cool.
easily the smartest person I know. And got him.
I take it if she was that active, in the build, if she was that active in the business before, I take it the whole health issue thing has been recent.
Yeah. So that's another reason why a lot of this stuff is on hold. Because yeah, she was definitely key to the business, and she became extremely ill starting, I guess. Well, I mean, it was slow. So I had to walk this guy up to the top of this thing to get a shrine to appear. She started to get sick, I guess, the fall of 2016, I think. I think that's right. And yeah, she went through a lot. I mean, she has an autoimmune disease to start with, so she's never been particularly healthy. Type 1 diabetes, hypothyroidism, and all that. But I mean, all of that can be handled with medication. Obviously, she has an insulin pump, and she takes thyroid medication and everything. But essentially, sort of additional stuff started happening to her, and we're still trying to figure it out. She's got a lot of muscles in her back that are constant spasm, which of course is very, very painful, which has been helped with like trigger point injections and that sort of stuff. But I'm taking her to the Mayo Clinic, have been for like a year now, and they're running tests and figuring out what's wrong with her. So, you still there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know. You're kind of roboting out, though.
Oh, sorry about that. I wonder if is my internet
Hello,
cutting?
can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, I hear you.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah, you're roboting. Yeah, you're roboting out for a little bit earlier, but.
Oh, sorry.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, I had a little glitch there.
Yeah. Sounds back to normal.
Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's a number of things. It's stress. It's she. So when I met her, she was actually with. They were essentially eventually they were. this guy became her fiance, and he passed away before they effect on her stress and her health, which was absolutely horrible. But so yeah, a lot of bad things that have been very detrimental to her health. So we are working on the different things and trying to figure out how to make her well again. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, man, you got your hands full.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she is a straight up genius. Like she's embarrassed to talk about her.
Just kind of just thinking about everything you just said. It's pretty heavy, man.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to bring the chat down. It's all right. She always has an excellent humor about this kind of stuff.
No.
No, I mean that's my point is it's definitely not all doom and gloom. She's
Yeah, that goes a long way, man.
yeah, I mean she always has a great sense of humor, and yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna say what it is, but she has told me her IQ, and she's embarrassed about it because it's like ridiculous, and I'm just like, so you're basically a genius. She's like, well, obviously she doesn't think of herself that way. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I've never heard of anyone with an IQ that high. That's insane. So yeah, pretty amazing person, and an excellent programmer. Basically, she taught herself how to code. She learned to code. She was actually a high school dropout, in fact, and essentially got her GED, taught herself how to code, became easily one of the best, well, probably the best programmer I've ever met. And yeah, it's oh shit, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, and pretty much everyone that she talks to about her life says, you should write a book. She's like, I know, I should, shouldn't I? So
You can get tips from Nasser.
yeah, he's always doing like writing tips, and I'm like, are you that much of an expert? No, he is, but it's just funny. How am I going to get this thing to move? Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out how to... Oh, did not mean to do that. This is a little bit of a tricky puzzle. I gotta get this thing to... There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like 3 ways you gotta hit the switch. Oh shit. I have to bring that thing with me. Gotta start over. So, anyway, yes. So my point is, she's a gamer. I guess that was my point. And yes, when she is able to play games, which she's more and more able to these days, like I said, she is getting better, which is fantastic. But she beats me at everything she plays. In fact, we were just, I saw, we live in the same apartment complex, but different apartments, and I'm going to bring this over here. and we were playing a mobile game together, and she actually sort of let me win at one point. This is like one of these games that you have multiple rounds and you can sort of play over and over again. And she pretty much beats me every time. But yeah, there was like one round where I was really close, and she probably still could have beaten me, even though I was really, really close to winning. And yeah, she let me win. And I knew she let me win, and I said, well, she pretty much wouldn't let anybody win because she's very competitive. So I was like, that's how I know you love me, because you let me win. She's like, yeah, well, yeah, I probably wouldn't let anyone else win besides you. So yeah, pretty much kicks my butt at everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to getting my ass kicked in video games, man. I loved them, but I was never ever that good at them.
Yeah, I used to be better. I think getting old has definitely made my reflexes slower.
Definitely, I agree with that, because I can play stuff from like playing the original Mega Man series. Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Handed to me, like I never remembered it being that hard.
I used to be really good at that. I mean, I remember I beat Mega Man, I don't know, like 2, 3, and 4 at least when I was a kid. And yeah, I think I played there's a new one actually on Switch.
Yeah, 10 or something, right?
I think, yeah, maybe even 11.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it kicked my ass. I was like, oh my God, I cannot play these games anymore. I'm just not good. So.
Do you collect retro games by chance?
Not like actively. I mean, I have a bunch that I just never got rid of. In fact, my biggest regret in life was this is probably 30 years ago. I sold my Atari 2600 and all the games that I had, and I probably had like 20, 30 games for it.
Oh, wow.
And I wish I could get them all back. But I kept my NES, and I have all my games from the 80s, and so yeah, I actually have in my living room. I think I'm going to quit, by the way, but we can finish this conversation. I have my NES, Super NES, N64, and GameCube all hooked up to my TV, as well as a Wii and a Wii U. And I've actually been meaning to bring my Wii U into my office here to play some Wind Waker on a live stream, and then I've got the Super NES Mini as well that can hook up to HDMI. So
yeah, I bought the Mini, but I never hooked it up yet. But dude, that thing has a lot of good games on it, man.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely worth the $80.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I have some pretty good games on the Wii U. Obviously, it wasn't particularly successful, but I would love to play like Skyward Sword again. Was that on the? That was on the Wii actually, wasn't it?
Wii, yeah.
Yeah, but you can still. I think you can still play it on the Wii U.
What was the Wii U Zelda?
I don't think they had one.
Really?
Yeah.
Just made remakes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible.
It was
No
like
wonder
Wind Waker.
Breath of the Wild was a launch title.
Oh, actually, Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh.
Yeah, there is a Wii U version.
But it was a simultaneous launch, though, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I got a Switch for it, so I've only played it on the Switch. But yeah, I have like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword on the Wii, which, like I said, you can play them on the Wii U. But yeah, I'm a huge Zelda fan. I always catch there's a what's it called, the Hylian's Gamescast. I think is usually Sunday nights on YouTube, so I'd definitely check that out if anybody's a big Zelda fan. Hylian Gamescast is pretty awesome. And yeah, so I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, man, sun's about to come up over here. I should probably go to sleep.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for the hang, man. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks to everybody in the chat. If you're still there, avocado.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up button and all that stuff. Like and subscribe, and I will probably see you in the next Cherry live stream, if not sooner.
Yeah, most definitely. You got
So,
my email, so
yeah,
you can
awesome.
always hit me up about whatever's
All right. Well,
cool.
I'll
Cool.
catch you later.
Mahalo, Marsupial.
Mahalo.
Easy.
Good night. Bye.